Have you heard of email segmentation? In this video, you will find out what email segmentation is and how it can be used to increase your sales. Let's get into
First of
it.
all, could you please explain what audience segmentation is and why is it very important in marketing?
Audience segmentation is effectively dividing your audience by certain criteria, so then you can personalize your messaging or tailoring your solutions towards their needs. And the reason why it is important is like the better you can address your audience, the better they will understand your message and they will engage. Otherwise, you might sound generic or irrelevant to them, which is not a benefit for you.
So I think from what I understand is wherever there is marketing, there has to be audience segmentation. So
100% correct.
so in this case, like, do you have any methodologies or any tools or any techniques that you swear by uh, to gather that audience insight?
Well, everything starts with research. I think like not even a research. Everything starts with a brainstorm by yourself or with your team, however it works best for your company, to understand who is your perfect buyer, who is your perfect audience. Because a lot of the time, business leaders, when starting working with email marketing or with marketing, they generalize. Oh, we are working with recruitment industry, or we are working with professional services, or we are working with IT and startups. But startups, for example, like if it's just a startup who crafted the idea and they have zero funding and zero anything, and around 3 million backing or like several million backing ready for further investment, startups, like they live in different spectrums of business map. So therefore you have to understand what is the product you have currently that you're so keen to put in front of people. What problem does it solve? And then who has this problem? And you have to be very specific. Like I always recommend my clients to select the first 20 people. There is this methodology of like, oh, let's choose your list of like first dream 100 clients, which you want to communicate to. But in the first instance, I think it's easier to start with 10. And then like if you have 10 people whom you not necessarily but like by the criteria of your solution, these are the people that they can be a friend, they can be a friend of a friend who has this problem, whatever, it can be your current client. So when you have these 10 people, you analyze what are the common denominator. It's like, are they in the same location? Does location matter? Is it their revenue? Is it their headcount? Is it that they have more female oriented product themselves? That's why they need more support in that. Is it something else? What are those aspects which are important for these people? And then you can build on and add another 20 people. And then you analyze it. And then you will probably, in the end, you will have like either size of business matters for you, location matters for you, and their for example, their specialism. So if they specialize in banking or if they specialize in accountancy, in a corporate accountancy or tax accountancy, so then you can actually reach them better because you can have a personalized message towards that particular aspect. So when you had worked with a list of up to 100 people to understand their particular criteria to which you can serve, that, oh my God, these people will be happy to hear from me, and oh my God, I'm going to solve their problem, and they like can't wait to be in front of them. This is when you start building your list, and then you can use tools like Prospect, or there are like multiple different list acquisition tools online. Just make sure that you are GDPR compliant, that you use your tools and list ethically, and don't spam.
Want more email marketing tips? Subscribe to our channel and sign up to our free email marketing webinar. Link in description.